All right, so Saturday morning. Welcome. All right, so fine, yeah, just mute. So I like to have my knees supported by the blocks, but you can sit up on the block, and if you have 3 blocks, you can do all of that. Place your hands on top of your thighs. Good morning, Lauren. We're just sitting comfortably waiting for you. No, just kidding. So close your eyes for a moment and just, visualize a long spine and visualize the breath moving, slowly through the body from the tip of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head in a spiraling upward fashion. And then just give yourself permission to let go of physical tension and give your mind permission to let go of all the white noise. So just focus on just that breath moving up through the spine and emptying out. Take your hands and place them on top of your knees. Just allow your shoulders to press down. Keep your chin right now parallel to the floor. Keep the crown of the head to the sky as your chest opens, the collarbones spread and broaden. And just sitting in this position really needs a lot of strength in your core, or we'd be in Shvampasana all the time. So sit up nice and tall. Find yourself a little bit in front of your sitting bones, or on top of, or again, you might be sitting on a block. Inhale, extend your spine a little bit more. And then exhale, bring your chin to your chest and hold on to your legs as you scoop out your belly in a letter C. Relax the neck and shoulders down. Inhale, lift your chest, hinge a little forward. Exhale, roll back a little bit, round and curl. So cat-cow spine, inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Let's do a few rounds. Broadening through the collarbones, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, come up, and start to make some circles. You can start out small, go big, or wherever. Let your body take you where it needs to take you. And then reverse the circles. Return back to the center. Inhale, lift your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Lean back, shake out your legs for a second. Let's just switch across the legs and come back to that tall seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Touch the thumbs to your heart. Press your palms together and bring your elbows a little bit out to the side, so they're not just down by your waistline. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right. So without the use of your arms, just go as far as your torso will go. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn to the left. So again, notice how much movement you get without assisting from your hands. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, turn to the right. Now bring your left hand outside your right knee, right hand behind you, lift and lengthen your spine, and then get a little bit of the assistance from your arms. Drop your shoulders down, broaden your collarbones, and just feel the twist, the movement. Not too much force, right? Just a little bit of assistance. Inhale, stretch your right arm up and over to the left side. Ground your right hip. Exhale, bring your arms across each other. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, roll back. Hold on to your knees. Get a nice scooped up belly. Inhale, lift up and release your arms back down to your knees. And then to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen your spine, twist to the left. Exhale, take the right arm outside the left leg, left arm behind you. Inhale again, length. Exhale, twist deeper. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Inhale, keep your hips grounded. Exhale, deeper. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, lean over to the right side. Cross the arms, hold on to your opposite knee, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, round and curl your spine. Inhale, come back up, stretch the arms all the way up. Release the arms, take them behind you. Lean back and once again shake out your legs. Hi Maria. Take your feet as wide as the mat and rock side to side. Good morning. I don't see you, but wherever you are. Come back to center. Take your feet wide, turn the toes out. Hold on to your thighs, underneath your thighs. Inhale, sit up tall. And then, like you got punched in the stomach, roll down maybe a quarter of the way. Scoop out your belly. Go to your preferences and look into audio and video. Lift your chest. Can you see me? Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, pull yourself up. Exhale, round and curl. Scoop out the belly. Inhale, pull yourself back up. Good. Exhale, just fold in between your legs. And let your body go. You can put your hands on the blocks if you'd like, or just walk the arms outside. And let your knees fall open. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk the fingers a little bit more forward. And then you may have to move your hands, but send your feet back together, but keep your knees, your heels away from your groin, and fold over, or take your arms underneath your calves and fold over. Wide-legged, Baddha Konasana, round angle pose, or cobblers pose. You can even take a block and let your head rest on top of it. And then again, breathe across the spaces from the back, the side, top to bottom. And give your body the permission to let go. Relax the neck and shoulders. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands. If you're on a block, lift your head. Move the block back to the side. Lift yourself up. Once again, lean back. This time bring the legs a little closer as you rock and roll side to side. And then scoot your legs out to either side and come onto your hands and knees. Hands slightly in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes underneath you. Lift your hips in the air. Downward facing dog. Put a bend in the knees. So keep your knees bent, keep your hips in the air, and start to push the weight from the heel of the hands towards the back of the legs. With a bent knee, take your right hand to the outside of the left shin. Look under your left arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, so your knees are bent. You might even have a shorter stance if you need that. Bring the right hand back down and take the left hand to the outside. Keep your hips moving to the center. Look under your arm, breathe. And then go ahead and empty the breath. Put the hands down. Bend the knees, shift forward, tabletop, hovering tabletop. Lower the knees, push to the heels, child's pose. Remember, you can always go here. Inhale, hands and knees. Tuck toes, exhale, hips up, knees bent. Inhale, shift into a hovering table. Lower the knees, sit back, hips to heels. Inhale, come back to hands and knees, tuck toes, exhale, hips up. And begin to straighten the right leg, or bend the left knee. Switch sides. Come back to center with bent or straight legs, or slightly bent. I will always have mine slightly bent. Float up onto your toes, move your heels over to the right side. Find some firmness here, and take the right hand outside the left thigh this time, not your knee. Look under your arm. Inhale, release your hand, turn your hips forward. Exhale, lower your heels to the left side. Find some grounding. Take your left hand outside your right thigh. Twist, hug your hips to the center. Inhale, return to center. Lift up on your tippy toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees at the back of your mat. Let your chest and belly rest on your thighs. Hang your head down. And with your hands on the ground and your knees very bent, begin to shift the weight a little bit more towards the balls of your feet and the heels of your hands. Let your head come down so your hips will be stacked over your heels. Inhale. And exhale. Press firmly into your feet. So feel that. When you feel that big toe press down, you should feel like an active engagement through your core as well. Push the ball of the foot, the heel of the foot, the big toe, and the little toe. And then float your fingers from the earth. Roll up slowly. Roll the shoulders back and around. And release your arms down by your side. Spread your palms open, fingers broad. And broaden the collarbones. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Inhale, stretch your arms out and overhead. If you don't have the space, just stretch them overhead. Turn the palms inside out, upside down, shoulders down. Ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, ball of the foot, heel. Lift up and over to the right side, exhale. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, up and over to the left side. Inhale, return to center, lift your heart. Open your arms like a cactus. Exhale. Inhale, stand up, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, open your arms like a cactus, but stay upright this time. Turn your torso to the right, like we did earlier with our hands in prayer. Without the assistance of our arms, rotate your torso. Then take your right arm down the back thigh, either thigh, doesn't matter. Lift up and over, and maybe find a little bit more space. Inhale, reach up, come up slowly. Exhale, open to your cactus, stay upright. Turn to your left side. So find as much space as you can here, and then lower the left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, go back to the little back bend. Inhale, fold forward. Exhale, hands plant down in front of the legs. The knees are bent again, and the chest and thighs are connected. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Keep the weight back towards your heels. And find a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels up nice and high. Engage your quadricep muscles. Exhale, lower the heels and bring your feet closer together. Inhale, lift the heels again. Exhale, right leg lifts high in the sky. Bend your left knee, press your chest towards your thigh. And then look between your hands and step your right foot all the way through. Left hand stays on the floor or the block. Right hand moves to your hip. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Inhale, find length in your spine. Then rotate, let your hand give you the assistance here. You can always lower your back knee to the floor, right arm comes up. Stack your shoulders so your arms are like a T. Hug your right hip into the center line. Breathe in and breathe out. Every breath finds depth and length into this twist. One more breath. Exhale, hands on the floor blocks. Straighten your front leg, lift your right toes up. Press your left heel back. Press your right hip back, left hip forward, and then there might be a little lifting in the right hip to level out your pelvis. Inhale. Lower your right toes to the floor. Exhale. Walk to your left side. Just spin your body around. Maybe adjust your feet so they're parallel to each other. Turn the toes slightly inward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold your body in half. Again, shifting the weight forward over the heels. Head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands to your left leg. Hold on with your right hand to your left ankle, left hand to your hip. Bend your left knee. Now you might have to turn the toes forward or to the side a little bit now. Stretch your left arm in the air. Keep your weight in your left leg behind your knee, behind your heel. Right, so send your weight back. Straighten the left leg, bend the right leg. Find the most twist you can get without stress. And now straighten both legs, fold back down to the center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk around to the front of your space. Step back to a high plank, top of a push-up position. Head in line with your spine, push the earth. Shift a little forward, bend your elbows, go halfway down. Roll through into an up dog. Know that you can always modify, go on the knees. Downward facing dog is in where we'll meet. Back of the mat, feet are together. Lift up high on your toes, bend your right knee, lift your left leg high. Exhale, send your left leg all the way through. Line it up, knee over the ankle. Right arm is going to stay down. Left arm is going to open up into a twist. Hug your left hip into the midline. Back leg is firm, or the knee can be on the floor. Twist. Keep looking for space in your spine. So rather than collapsing on your thigh, you find that length first, then you rotate. And you should find the best length that you can find. Take another breath. Empty the breath, hands on the floor. Straighten your front leg, lift the toes up. Pull the left hip back and the right hip forward, and maybe, you'll have to drop one side and lift one side to be a little bit more level in your pelvis. Inhale and exhale. Place the foot down. Turn to your right side. Parallel your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to keep the feet parallel so we don't have to change the footing later. Hang your head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your hands to your right leg. Both hands move to the right leg. Left hand stays. Right hand comes to the hip, or take it in the air. And then bend the right knee and send your weight behind your heel. Keep looking for space. Don't let your body collapse on your thigh here. Firm in both legs. One more breath. Good. Exhale, straighten the right leg, bend the left. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, fold your body in half. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk around to the left side. Low lunge. Inhale, step back, high plank. Pause in high plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float high on your toes. Root your right leg in the air. Exhale, send your right foot through. Good. Inhale, right arm opens up for your twist. Exhale, right hand down, right toes lift up, straighten the front leg. Inhale, bring your foot down, turn to the left side, bend the left knee, right arm down, and left arm up. Turn your back foot towards the back of the room, keep the lunge into a twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower your left hand. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, fold over, toes up. Inhale, rebend your leg. Exhale, turn to the right side, bend your right knee. Left hand to the right foot, right arm up, twist. And then send the twist back to the front. Inhale. Exhale, hand down. Step into high plank, chaturanga, upward dog. You can skip this, or you can add your push-ups, extra push-ups, downward dog. Feet together, back of the mat. Inhale, high on your toes, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale, right hand down, left arm opens up, twist, exhale. Inhale, release your hands, straighten your front leg, toes up. Exhale, toes down, turn to face the right side, bend your right knee. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up, twist. And then we're just going to rotate this twist to the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale, hand down, straighten your front leg, lift your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower the toes, walk around to the left, or to the center, the wide side. Right knee, left knee bends, right arm touches, left arm comes up. Spin it around to the front of your space. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga, or not. Upward dog, downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat, halfway lift when you get there. Forward fold. Press down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Release your arms by your side. Okay, I have a shirt that's getting away from me today. Arms by your side, Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Take your right foot to the side, turn to the right side. Take a block behind your right foot and a block behind your left foot if you have two blocks. So your feet again are parallel. Open up your arms so your arms are right over your heels. Tailbone underneath you. Lift your kneecaps up. Don't pull them back. Lift them towards your hips. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Ground your big toe and your little toe. And then imagine that you're pulling the mat apart from the center. Good. Turn your right toes to the back of the room. Take your left toes along for the ride till about, if the clock is in the back of the room, till about 10, 11 o'clock. And then level out your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Don't go anywhere. Just reach. Exhale, return with the left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, come back and reach forward. Bump the hips out. Exhale, return, left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, come up, reach. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Now I want you to place your hands on your thigh, your shin, your toe, your block, wherever you'd like it, outside of the shin to the block. Left arm in the air. Now bend your right knee a little bit. Not a lot, not a whole warrior two bend. Just bend it enough to find the tailbone coming underneath you a little bit more. And then when you straighten it, maintain that pelvis in that position. Lift out of your right waistline, big toe, little toe, ball of the foot thrusting firmly in the earth. Inhale, take your left arm behind your back. Half bind, open up your shoulder chest. Good. Inhale, bend your right knee. Now find your warrior two pose. You can keep your hand on the block for now. Open up your chest. Exhale. Inhale, release your right hand from wherever it is and bring it forward. Exhale, return to reverse warrior. Keep yourself low. Inhale, open your arms up. Adjust your shoulders over your hips. Gaze to your right middle finger, warrior two. Back foot firm, big toe, little toe on the floor. Front heel pressing firmly, pulling back towards the midline. Arms reach in two directions. Hips sink low. And just settle in for a couple breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, turn your right toes to the left, hands on your hips. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Take your hands to your big toe grip. Both sides, look forward, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the side, head down towards the floor.
If you're into an inversion at this point, feel free to go upside down or stay, you are upside down, but feel free to lift your legs from the floor if you'd like more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows out to the side, head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Release your hands to your hips. Rise up to standing.
Good. Open your arms again to a shoulder height. Hands should be right over the ankles. That's how long you are. Turn your left toes to the left. Your clock moved to the front of your room. Turn your back foot to 1 or 2 o'clock. And now notice the right hip kind of wants to bump up, so let's level out the hips. Squeeze your inner thighs together, pull your outer thighs away. Inhale. Exhale, bump your right hip to the right, reach out, don't go anywhere else. Inhale, return, right arm down, left arm up, reverse triangle. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, reach out, just reach, 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 and bring it back. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale, reach out, find your length. Now take your hand on the inside, outside foot, shin, or block. Stack your shoulders. Put a soft bend into your left knee. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Get more rotation in the torso. Hold on to that as you straighten the leg again. Remember, the knee is lifting up, not back. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Take your right arm, bind it behind your back. Half bind, open up your shoulder, chest. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, float your left arm forward. Find all this energy in your torso. Inhale, reverse, warrior. Press down with your right hand on the inner thigh of the left if you have that space. Inhale, come back up, arms extend, shoulders over the hips. You might have to make a little bit of an adjustment with your feet. Think about pressing the left knee outward rather than inward. Reach in 2 directions. Inhale and exhale. Stay low. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, come back, stand up, straighten the front leg, turn your toes in, take your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles down, lift your heart. Soften the knees as you forward fold. So my school of thought is bend your knees anytime you go into a forward fold. Then when you're in the fold, decide if it's appropriate to straighten the legs or not. And again, if you're into inverting, full upside down, feel free to get there. Inhale, release your hands to the floor, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your right knee. Walk your hands to your right foot, left hand stays, right arm opens up, twist. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in the center. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands to your left leg. That's the front leg. Bend your left leg. Lift the left arm up. Inhale. What are you thinking, Daisy? Exhale, straighten your left leg. And oh, that was Lauren. Never mind, not Daisy. Inhale, release to the center. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. And let's just walk around. Take your block from the back and bring it back to the front. Walk around to the front of your space. Step back into a high plank, chaturanga or not. Downward dog. Till you rest. Inhale, stretch your right leg high in the sky. Exhale, send it all the way through. Step your left foot a little bit closer. Make sure your left leg is out to the left enough that your hips are, or your feet are on tracks rather than tight ropes. Grab your blocks, place them out in front of you on the highest height, and then begin to lengthen your spine. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. And so you might have a bend in the front knee a little bit. The back heel should be down as It's almost facing completely forward. And then again, bump the left hip forward, right hip up and back. Breathe. Inhale, put a bend into your front knee, a little bend, doesn't have to be big. You might even walk your hands out a little further. Send your left leg in the air, toes down, hips are squared. So the right knee can stay bent. Inhale and exhale. So supported warrior 3 pose. Pull the left leg all the way long. Inhale. Exhale. Take your left foot back to the mat. Let's go ahead and keep the arms in front of us for a moment. Keep your left arm on the block. It's stretched out in front of you. It's not right under your shoulder here. Put your right hand on your sacrum or hip, lengthen, and then rotate your torso. So right here, just notice with your arm out in front of you, you have more space in your body, in your spine, right? So you're not so crunched in over here. Not that that's wrong, that's traditional, but I'm just giving you an opportunity to grow a little bit more space. And then take the right arm in the air, hug your feet, your hips together. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're always looking to create space. One more breath. Empty the breath as you fold over your legs. Put your chin to your chest and your forehead to your knee, round and curl. Inhale, look forward, bend your front knee. Step your left leg back. Plant your palms, step into plank, chaturanga, or not. Upward dog, downward dog. Inhale, float your left leg high in the sky. Exhale, send it all the way through. Step your back foot in a little bit closer. Have your blocks nearby. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Left hip goes back. You can put your hands on blocks right now. Left hip goes back and down. Right hip comes up a little bit and just level out your hips. Be conscious not to roll onto your left pinky toe. Inhale. Find the length in your spine. Exhale. Place your hands on the blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Put a soft bend in your left knee. Float your right leg up. So here, yeah, the shoulders are on top of the wrists in this pose right now. Left knee can be bent a lot, a little. And again, drop your pelvis, so level it out, I should say. Pull the right hip back, right foot back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Broaden your collarbones. Inhale. Find firmness through the left leg. Find the stability in the left leg, and then find more length in the right leg. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Are we negotiating, Lauren? Good. Step your right foot back a little bit further. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. Left arm, right arm, move out in front of you. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the right hand out in front of you on a block. Bring the left hand to your sacrum, and then lengthen your spine again. Inhale. And then exhale to the left side. Don't stack your shoulders. Rotate your torso. Level out the hips as best you can. Left arm comes up. So we're just creating a little bit more length in our spine when we go into the twist. And that's always where we want to go. But right now with the arm out in front of us, I feel like we have a little bit more space there. One more breath. Empty the breath. Fold over your leg. Bring your chin to your chest, forehead to your knee, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen your spine. This time step together, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Bring your blocks back to the sides of your feet. Chin to chest, roll up slowly. Stretch the arms up in the air. Exhale, take the prayer to your heart. Release your arms by your side. Inhale. And exhale, grounding firmly into your feet. Lift up tall. Inhale, bend your right knee, hug your left hip into your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your arms by your side. Spread your collarbones wide. Pull your right hip back and down. Stay with that, one more breath. Soften the left knee, step all the way back into a lunge. Bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer, hinge forward. Twist the right arm outside the left leg. Get your right leg back far enough. You have all this length. And again, find the space off your belly so you're not collapsed onto your thigh. Left thigh parallel, right leg is nice and strong. Bend, breathe. Inhale, one more big breath. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lower your right knee to the floor. Move the right knee back a little further, top of the foot, shin down. Good. Straighten your front leg. Toes up or down. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. We've been doing this, all along, so just working at getting the pelvis as level as we can, and working at finding the most length in our spine. Inhale, rebend your front knee, look forward. Exhale, tuck your toes underneath you. Keep your hands on the floor, step your right leg in the air, straighten your left leg, forward fold over your left leg, head towards the shin, holding on maybe with one or two hands on the ankle. You can feel free to be free of any support on the floor. Some of you will lift your legs straight up in the air, some of you won't get it that high. And they're both right. Good. Try to bring your chest closer to your thighs. You're hanging in forward fold. Right. One more breath. Exhale, send your feet together, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to heart or hips, rise up to standing. Lower your arms by your side. Mountain pose. Good. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, take the prayer to your heart. Good. Release your arms again. Send your weight into your right leg. Lift your left knee to your chest. And then begin to hinge forward. Soften the front leg, or the standing leg. Leg back, shoulders, hips squared. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So find the length here. And then soften your front leg and lightly step back. I'll just step back. Into your lunge. Bring the arms up overhead. Inhale. So get your length. Exhale, hands to your heart. Just because you land in one place doesn't mean you can't move. Okay. Hinge forward. Rotate your torso. Left elbow outside right knee. Snuggle the back leg back. Twist a little bit deeper. Lift your belly up and away from your thighs. Inhale. And exhale. Find more space with each breath. Take one more breath and find the biggest space. Exhale, lower your hands, square your hips. Lower your left knee, straighten your right leg. Toes up or down. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, revert or return. Exhale, tuck your left toes underneath you. Step back to plank. Pause. Shoulders over wrists. Laying onto your right side. Stack, stagger, lift. Knee down is an option. Right hip up. Left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand down, square your shoulders, hips. Inhale, turn to the other side. Stack, stagger, lift. Left hip lifts. Breathe in. Arm overhead. Keep lifting the left hip up to the right. Exhale, hands to the floor. Without bending your knees, shift forward, lift your heart, stay on your toes. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, release your arms by your side, palms down. Lift just your chest and head off the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press through the tops of your feet so your legs are active. Reach your arms off the floor but towards your feet, but keep your feet down. Inhale. Exhale, bring your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, knuckles pull away from you. Heart lifts a little higher. Good. Shalambhasana variation. Here, if you'd like to, float the legs up off the floor. Lift both sides of your body up firmly. Breathe in. Oh, is that Diego? I can't see. Exhale, release. Yeah. Hands by your chest. Open up your legs wider. Sit back in child's pose with a wide leg. Reach your arms forward, hips back. Breathe down the sides of your body and across the back. Inhale, return to your hands and knees. Send your legs off to either side and send your legs forward. Move the flesh from side to side. Bend your right knee. Keep it in line with your sitting bone. So you should have space between your inner foot and your inner thigh for your fist. Hold on to your shins, lift your chest up. Flex your left foot strong, tall. Inhale. And exhale. It's a yoga V-dog. Good. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, place it behind your back, somewhere close to the midline of your sides. Right arm comes up. Keep your leg exactly as it is so the foot doesn't sneak into the inner thigh. Inhale, reach on the inside of your right leg towards the outside of your left leg. Towards. Some of you will touch, some of you won't. And then take your right arm, turn the thumb down, bring the arm in front of your shin, all the way back behind you. If you can grab your left wrist, grab it. If you can't, don't worry. Then lift your spine up and twist to the left. So it's a bound. There you go, yeah. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. I sometimes set off my emergency on my watch by pressing it into my body. I wanted to make sure that wasn't happening. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Release the spine, hug your knee to your chest. Good. Take your right arm behind you. Lift your chest. Take your left arm up again. And twist outside your thigh. Now push your knee towards your arm rather than towards your midline. Breathe in, breathe out. You can have your arms, in a mudra or whatever variations speak to you, but your left leg is still active. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to the center. Stretch your right leg out in front of you. Adjust the sitting bones, the flesh. Bend your left knee. Place a fist in between your left instep and your right inner thigh. Hold on. Whichever arm you've had on top, take the other one on top. It's going to feel awkward if you take the other one on top, so that's the one to go with. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Exhale, bring it behind you. Lift your chest. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Go on the inside of your left leg and reach towards the outside of your right leg. Hug the knee right now to the shoulder in this one. Now turn your thumb down. Bring the arm back to the left side, in front of your shin, behind your back if possible, and grab a hold of the opposite hand. Whichever wrist you choose to go with is up to you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, fold over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, rise up. Release your bind slowly. Exhale, take the left arm behind you, right arm up. Take it on the outside of your thigh, and then push your knee against your tricep. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Any variations? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn front. Send your left leg forward. Lift up the flesh. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. Take your arms somewhere. Shins, thighs, bent knee, strap, towel, block. Whatever you got. Inhale. And exhale. Good time for water. Inhale, lengthen your spine, pull. Exhale, release your hands, sit up nice and tall. Look behind you, make sure you have mat behind you. Pull your belly around your spine. Firm up your legs as you lower your spine down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. As you descend to the floor, hug your knees back to your chest. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips right, let your knees fall to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, hips left, knees fall to the right. Inhale, return to the center. Hug your knees to your chest. Exhale, let your feet come to the floor. Line up your heels with your sitting bones. We're doing just one today, so bridge. Tilt your pelvis up. Lift your hips up off the floor. Walk your arms underneath. You could be in a supported bridge with your hands or your blocks. And some of you, if you want and you feel ready, kick your hands down by your shoulders. Lift into your big bridge, wheel. Your choice. Always. We're only doing one. See if you can stay for 3 to 5 more breaths. And then begin to articulate your spine back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby pose. Feet to the ceiling. Hold on to the bottoms of your feet inside or outside. Once you've got a hold of your feet, can you lengthen out your tailbone? Pull the knees on the outer ribs. Breathe in. And let it go. Draw your knees together. Stretch your legs out in front of you, one at a time. Stretch your arms over your head. Reach long through your center. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms by your side, palms face up. Allow your body to soften and melt into the earth. Scan your body from the top of the head to the bottoms of your feet. Yeah, take any poses that you might want to finish with. And start to disconnect everything else. And the only physical movement will be the rise and fall of your belly and chest with your inhales and your exhales. And once again, give your body the permission to let go. Give your mind the permission to Lose the white noise, that constant chatter, chitta. Let go. For those of you at home, stay fit, stay healthy.